Mountain's wing. Now we're frozen on there. That's awesome.
Oh, is it just catching up?
Yeah, it's doing its thing.
I love computers.
This is going great. This is going super good.
I feel so fuzzy.
You feel fuzzy?
Yeah, like everything's fuzzy.
I feel emotionally fuzzy. Guys, can you hear us okay? This has been a bit of a nightmare this morning. For some reason, OBS is going mental on us.
Yeah, can't seem to get two screens going at the same time, so unfortunately you just get to see our faces.
You lucky ducks.
Yeah. Scooch over.
Can you guys hear us okay?
Do we need two chats on? No, probably not,
Who knows? This is very unprepared.
What do you mean?
We're doing good.
We're so good at this.
We're doing very good.
Every time we stray further from success. No, we get better.
Something along those lines. Okay, people can hear us. That's excellent.
Okay, well, we are live. Woo woo.
Volume is audible. James says there's two homeless looking guys. I don't know if that's part of the stream. Okay, well.
Unfortunately,
that is us. It is Saturday morning. I almost forgot what day it was for a second.
It's
that was
the Saturday one.
Okay, so we're audible. I don't know how loud we are. Hang on, let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. Oh no, we're on max noise. Maximum noise.
To maximum.
Cool. All right. Well, should we try and do this actually professionally or something like that?
No, we can't. We can't do that.
We can't do that.
No. Welcome to the FCG Big Wars live stream draft thing. 2020.
Man, we're nailing this.
God, we haven't even given it a title. Basically, we're gonna run through the list of all of the people who have registered. 20 of you sold out. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
And in the order of people who registered, we will be calling you out. If you're here in the stream, you'll get a chance to throw out your first choice of faction or legendary legion, and that will be what you are taking to Big Wars. If you're not here, hopefully you've given a proxy, or you are
in the process of,
or have given it to Tom or I personally. So we will be able to do that for you. Hopefully you get your first choice, but if not, hopefully you get your second choice, and if not, hopefully you get your third choice.
And if not,
hopefully you have fun.
Hopefully you have 4 armies. Okay.
Cool.
So we'll get started nice and quickly.
Yep.
We're going to go kind of team to team, first draft, etc., etc.
So we're going to start off with my team, Team Good. So the first person to register for Team Good, and I think it was the tournament in general, right?
Yes.
Was Stephen Brown. So if you're there, Stephen, you are, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure Stephen's in there.
Cool. Jump on the chat and send us through what you're going to be running, and we'll add it to our little spready.
We're going to be having some fun delay shenanigans going on.
It is. This is going to take a while because every time we call someone out, it's going to be.
We have to wait.
So what are you bringing?
What is it? I mean, I already know what Stephen's bringing, but we'll give him the chance of.
It's exciting if we announce it.
I know.
And then, you know what I should get? I should download a little like horn app so I can go.
I think you can just do that.
I can just
do
that.
All right, Stephen.
I'm just gonna blow your eardrums.
So.
Yeah, boy. Okay, so get Stephen down for yeah, boy.
Stephen is bringing the glorious fiefdoms.
We're gonna do
you say fiefdoms.
What do you say?
Fiefdoms.
Damn it.
I don't think it matters.
I think I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm always wrong at those things.
I don't know. It's probably correct. All right, so what you would have seen is this beautiful spreadsheet that I have.
So this is the screen
drafted.
that you missed out on,
but you can't see it.
Okay, so Stephen has fiefdoms.
Beautiful.
So
great army.
The twist, every time somebody announces something, we're going to add a little twist to it. So Stephen, you're running fiefdoms, but you can only take axemen. That's the twist.
Everyone has to have an axe. That's the way around it.
Yep,
you can swap weapons on everybody, but
every
axe.
little army, you're gonna have to have a little twist. And if you fulfill your twist, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Beautiful. And isn't that something we should all?
Yeah, I mean, isn't that why you guys come to this tournament, to please me? Cool.
Steven says my full list is already in our team spreadsheet if you want to review it before the time. Okay, so Team Evil, I've just learned something this morning, which is the kind of goodies on Team Good have organised a spreadsheet of all what they're taking, all their kind of choices and various
top 5
things
choices.
Like
Some people have even already written their lists.
I know. So Team Evil, we're not really...
Oh, darling, you want to stay away from that dragon?
Sorry, Gimli's about to attack Smaug. Yeah. It's a bit...
Far out, he's so brave.
We're disorganized. Anyway, we're going to go with draft 1 from Team Evil. We've got Mr. James Carver.
James Carver, number 2.
So, James, I know you're in chat, buddy. Flick us through what you want.
Do you guys have a spreadsheet?
Yeah, I know. Aren't the good team nerds? They don't roll like us.
We just didn't want anybody to miss out on what they wanted. So, James, if you're there, mate, which you are because you're there, we're evil. We just spam until they die.
I think Gimli's going to knock a pot plant off the cupboard.
Oh, I am so anxious for
Gimli.
this flat. That is not a wall you can climb.
Gimli! Alright, so James wants... Do you want to do a little drum roll? Don't do like a xylophone at the end. James would like beautiful Angmar.
Beautiful Angmar, not just any
Beautiful
old
Angmar.
Angmar.
I mean,
beautiful Angmar.
It's a paradise.
Oh my god, those are fucking spiders that you're playing with, Cat.
Gimli, stop attacking.
That's the
spiders.
Balrog. Oh my god, I'm so anxious.
Gimli, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
This is such a good playground, right, pal?
Okay, buddy.
But Dad, I wanted to fight the Balrog.
James wants Angmar.
Angmar, cool.
Do you want to type Angmar for me? While I
Sure.
this cat.
So,
Gimli.
Tom, what is the twist for James's Angmar?
He can only use spirit models.
Ooh, only spirits. Okay, so if you fulfill that, Tom gets a happy point. And if you can get 10 happy points, Tom is really happy. This is the system we've established.
Oh my god, that's a disaster. Alright, we're gonna go.
We've got Red Bull, we're fine.
We're fine.
Okay,
Give us
so
about 10 minutes.
flicking back to Team Good. Next up in the order of registrations was Denny.
Denny Ross. Number
Is
2.
Denny Ross in the chat?
We have Dan Gross, which sounds like a...
That is
It's pretty close.
it's uncanny.
It's pretty close.
Denny, are you there? I'm gonna give it 2 minutes.
Denny, can you hear me?
I'm gonna give it 2 minutes for you to comment in the chat. But if not, I do have your choice, so I can add it in there. Hopefully you are there to do it yourself though, because that's way more exciting.
I didn't really take into account we're going to have to fill so much airtime.
Yeah.
This feels like a lot of...
Not prepared at all.
No.
Oh, look, I got some new minis. That's the King of the Dead.
That's pretty...
Yeah. And
Alright, well, while we wait for Denny...
Want to show off one of your minis, Tom? Do a little mini showcase. What have you done? What are you painting? What are you working on?
I'm painting this guy currently.
What's that? It's
I
just...
primed him and he burnt a bit weird.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Denny.
Okay, so he is Thranduil's Halls.
Beautiful. Lovely. Thranduil's Halls. And what is the thematic thing he has to do?
Every elf in your Mirkwood halls list needs to have a spider on the base in some way. In some way.
You just come to my house. They're fucking everywhere. Cool. Nice. Well, Thranduil's Halls.
Thranduil's Halls.
So you got fiefdoms and Thranduil's Halls at the moment. So, you know.
I think we're in good stead.
You're in good stead.
Yeah.
You just call it stead.
I'm hoping somebody brings Iron Hills.
Alright.
And then we'll be sorted.
Next up for Team Evil in the number 2 draft position, as Chris Brown has unfortunately had to pull out from the tournament. So Josiah, you have moved up to number 2.
And luckily, Josiah didn't lose his residency by losing too many games over in Australia.
Yeah,
that's national law.
Revoked your citizenship.
Yeah. If you lose,
I would actually get it. I would become an honorary Kiwi.
We can only have so many Kiwis
You can
in the
only have so
country.
many.
It just rotates.
That seems like a national party policy, to be honest. So Josiah, not in my FCG.
Not at all.
Josiah, what are you taking, buddy? I have a feeling I know what it is. We don't need no spreadsheet. I just have intuition.
Threnduil's what?
That is what? James says Christmas is over, but we're still gonna deck the halls.
Oh, zing!
Smack is coming through.
Zing! Ah, getting lit. James Carver, I'm gonna carve you a new hole. Ah! What's Josiah bring?
Do you know what in my head went? I was trying to think of how many holes he would have now, and how many an extra hole would be, and then I got into a very unfortunate scenarios where I was trying to think of James's.
You were imagining his holes.
Yeah. Sorry, James.
So Josiah is bringing. I don't know what you're bringing.
The Hammers of Titan.
What are they? Is this some Team Evil in joke that I don't get?
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna let Josiah explain it to everybody because I feel like it would be unfortunate if I had to explain it.
Oh, yay! I'm looking forward to this.
We're both just watching ourselves on camera and not saying anything.
No, we're watching. I'm waiting for the chat.
I'm waiting for Josiah to catch up.
Them to catch up.
Josiah, I'm gonna put your arm down if you don't say it.
Y'all living.
James is calling the cops.
Y'all living in 1024. We're living in 1026.
Welcome from the future, guys. Be on our level.
Calling the cops.
Sorry, James.
My mum called. We're not allowed to hang out anymore.
He's never going to stay in my house again.
Isn't he staying with us in Hamilton?
Yeah.
He lives in Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
But he's going to stay with us at our Airbnb.
But he lives in like Nararope or something like that, which I believe is in the middle of nowhere. Alright.
Pure Bondage, Grand Supreme Master Anus himself.
So Supreme Grand Wizard for your Khand. Alright, so Josiah is taking Khand.
Khand.
Sorry, I
Thanks.
jumped the...
I needed to get it in there.
I know.
So what's his twist?
He can only have triangle wheels.
You're gonna say no chariots.
No chariots.
Only foot troops.
Foot Khand only.
Variags of Khand for those unaware.
Beautiful.
The tension is killing me here. Us too. Not because we don't know any of
we have no idea. No. So the Khandish forces will be present.
Well,
you guys get to deal with that. They're very tried and tested now.
Yeah, this is true. And what have we got? Fiefdoms and Threnduil's Halls. They sound like some pretty squishy chariot targets.
Dan says, can't touch this.
Ah!
Beautiful.
That's great.
Beautiful.
I
All
can't fathom that.
Next up on Team Good.
Okay, so Team Good. Next up, we have... That was rude. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. We have Eli. So, Eli, if you are in the chat, let us know. I had to cover up the burp with excitement. Eli, are you in the chat? We'll give it a minute because obviously we're ahead of the clock.
While we're doing that,
we
might show off some of the amazing prize support that we've received.
Oh yeah. Where is it?
So while we're waiting for Eli, I'm just going to pass these across for you.
Ooh. This one's actually for me. So.
Yeah, these ones are for you. So we just wanted to say a massive thank you to Weta Workshop, who have flicked through a bunch of mini epics, which is pretty cool. They are also sending some cave tickets for us as well, so for some tour stuff.
So if you want to just go and check out a cave, there's a bunch of caves out on nearby farms and along coastlines of New Zealand. They've got a ticket to a cave.
There's that one at the one that's full of all the wetters near me in Lower Hutt. Yeah,
go there, grab a wetter, keep it as a pet. No, so thanks so much, Weta, if you're watching. I'm not sure if you are, but these are amazing.
Mr. Weta.
So I'm so looking forward to winning Big Wars so I can take this home.
Yeah. Well, that's what the prizes are for, because we're captains.
That's true. We kind of have to take all of the brunt of the consequence, whether we win or lose, right?
So basically, a lot of these prizes that we're receiving at the moment will be going into a big charity raffle to make up some extra funds for the Mental Health Society.
Yeah. There's a few other things. A few other things going.
A few other things going in. We've got some exciting stuff coming in. But yep, massive thanks to Weta for their support.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like Eli is here, so I am going to chip in for Eli, and Eli is going to be running. Ents. Because nobody's on their side.
And you know what it is? He is in chat. He's just taking a long time to say hello.
Well, it's worth it. It takes a long time. It's worth it.
So what is Eli's twist going to be?
He has to run only hobbits on trees. So every tree has to have a hobbit.
Can you swap weapon and ents to make their hands into hobbits?
Flinging hobbits?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Goblin
hobbits.
King flinging...
Yeah, goblins. It's fine.
Yeah. So that's it, Eli. You have to put a hobbit on all of your trees.
That's it.
It's not hard, mate.
Not hard. You can do it.
Okay, who's next?
We got Gov.
Gov!
Now, I know for a fact that Gov isn't in chat. He has sent me his list.
Yep.
So I'm just going to channel that now.
Channel it. I'm so scared. Are you gonna shit?
Govinda is taking Moria.
Hey!
Hang on, drumroll. Govinda is taking Moria.
It was like an unhealthy car.
My head hurts now. I don't know if my extreme shaking came up on camera, but man, that really fucking hurt. Alright.
You know when you like make your face go right red?
Oh yeah. I just watched it happen in delay then, and that was terrifying. Next up.
So next up for Team Good, we have Harpreet.
Harpreet.
I don't know if you're in the chat either. I haven't seen you in the chat. We've only got 5 people, and we know that they are Josiah, James, Buckin, Dan, and probably Stephen. So I'm going to assume...
I don't think that live stream chat is accurate. I think we've got more people than that.
Okay.
We've got 17.
Okay, right. Well, Harpreet, if you're around, I'll give you a minute.
Yeah.
I know what you're taking, because you have been very adamant on bringing this, but you've kind of flung back and forth.
I can see that you've crossed it out and written something else as well.
Yeah.
So not only
because
was he struggling, you struggled as
Yeah,
well.
I know. It was like 50-50, and I was like, oh, it's definitely this one. And I was wrong. It was the other one.
Zaladin is... Oh, that's me. Wait, Zaladin, are you Harpreet?
Zaladin, are you? Oh, okay. Oh, so I was wrong again. It's
you had a few choices.
I've gone back and back and back.
So just pure Dead of Dunharrow?
Your spreadsheet wasn't accurate because you said Return of the King, but now it's Dead of Dunharrow. So Harpreet is running the Dead of Dunharrow.
Beautiful. Nice work.
Yeah.
All right.
And the twist for you, Harpreet, is that all of the Dead of Dunharrow that you bring... don't know.
Wait, is the cat laughing?
There's like three models. All of the Dead of Dunharrow need to... Help me out here, Tom. I'm struggling. Struggling, man. Need to be a converted Aragorn.
Oh my god.
They need to be dead Aragorns from all of his various poses.
Harpreet says, I am Harpreet. I didn't want to paint anything new. That sounds like a confession at like a Painters Anonymous kind of thing.
Hi, I'm Harpreet. I don't like painting new things.
Alright, next up.
Okay, so back over to Team Evil.
In our 4th draft position, we have a Mr. Brendan here. Brendan. Beautiful. Brendan, what are you bringing, buddy? Now, Brendan, I know, is struggling with his choices.
Is he?
Such is the luxury of having most of the armies.
Yeah, and a lot of big armies as well, like
big armies.
Gondor and Mordor, which encompass a lot of different options.
Things, yeah. So, we haven't seen a Legendary Legion yet.
No, we have not.
We have not.
I know there's some coming up.
A Legendary Legion. Yeah. No, you don't. Don't pull back the curtain.
No. As in, like, there's some coming up.
Oh, you can channel too.
Yeah, man.
Nice. You spat a little bit when you did that as well.
I am a despicable beast.
Brendan is bringing a Mordor.
Mordor. One does not.
I can't do it on the table. Boromir's the instigator of that bullshit. Beautiful. Mordor.
Okay, cool. Well, what's his twist?
He can only bring monsters.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I feel like that's actually kind of achievable.
I agree. I didn't want to stall like we were on the
Yeah, I
Army
know.
of the Dead.
It's funny because I've got the Army of the Dead right in front of me, and I was like
Yeah.
looking, and I was like, "What? Oh, I suppose they could all bring clubs, or I was like,
They need to all be alive.
Yeah. They need to be painted as if it was pre-death.
Anyway.
What was that?
I don't know. I was picking up some more messages from Gov. Gov, you should be very ashamed of yourself, sir. Next up, we have...
Okay, so next up... I'm doing the drum roll at every chance I can get.
No,
I actually hate the drum roll. I don't want to do it anymore.
No, that's okay.
Okay, good. So next up for
We
Team
should
Good...
do it a triangle.
Ding, ding! Or a cowbell. I love cowbell. We have Liam. So Liam, we know he's not here. He's at work, as is he always, because he's a very hardworking man.
He's just moved in with me, and I've seen him once.
Yeah.
Like, actually once. Like, I haven't seen him...
Shit.
Ever.
So yeah, Liam, nobody has taken... Aww.
Gimli's being cute.
Gimli's having a snuzz.
Want some sprues. That looks comfy.
Yeah.
What's Gimli? Gimli taking. What's Gimli taking?
Liam
is taking.
nominated for his first choice, and nobody else has claimed it, so he will be getting his first choice, and that is Erebor Reclaimed.
Beautiful. Nice.
I think that's just a good excuse for him to bring some Iron Hills.
I'm not painting them anymore.
Aren't you? You've been taken off there.
I'm giving his commission money back and just went back to cut
Oh,
me fired.
no.
Beautiful. All right. Well done, Liam. Good choice. I'll see you at home.
Yep. So that's...
maybe I won't. Cool. All right. Next up on Team Evil, we have the delightful Michael Buchan.
Michael Buchan. I've never met him.
The Buckmeister. I've never met him either. We will.
He's
as it
coming.
was. Yes.
Yo.
Beautiful.
So Michael.
Have you watched any of his videos?
I watched that one that he did just recently, and he shared on the page.
It was good.
Yeah.
You shit on the page.
Shared on the page.
I thought you said shit on the page. I was like, I didn't see that video. Michael, buddy, what are you taking? We will wait for chat to catch up. In the meantime, we will look at Gimli being adorable on the floor. I kind of want to show him. Hang on. Can I get out of here without killing myself? Everyone don't laugh at my Timon and Pumbaa pajamas. I just wanted to show Gimli being adorable in this little box. Hey, buddy. Gimli. Look, you're on camera.
Do you want to see something real cute? Fraser shared like the amount of like the team representations from clubs. We're there.
Yeah.
Yo. We somehow seeded our way into an AOS competition.
How the hell did that happen?
Because Fraser's representing us.
Amazing.
He's this club. Love you, man.
So great.
You see his like photo of the t-shirt.
Amazing. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, such a good dude.
Buchan is taking the Blackgate Legendary Legion. Ooh, we have our first legendary. Cool. Love it.
Blackgate.
I love that list. You know I love that list.
Oh, it's such a big black.
Beefy Chiefy and all that. Just so damn good.
Yeah. You've run it a couple of times, right? You've run it a couple of times. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of it.
Yep. Yeah, awesome. What's his twist?
That's a good question. Everyone needs to be modelled onto a base that's crumbling away.
Ooh,
like that weird like donut.
tricky, yeah.
For some reason. It just perfectly went around the good guys.
I know, right? It's almost like there was magic involved.
Anyway.
So, over to Team Good. We are over to Declan. Declan, who I know is in the chat, I've seen you commenting. Declan, you've got 30 seconds to make your pick, and if you don't, then you are bringing...
I will choose something.
Yeah. Tom will choose something.
He can bring ruffians on Team Good. They're the bogey army.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't bring something.
Defenders of Bree.
You're getting my ruffians.
No. So Declan, let us know what you're bringing. I have a hunch that it's going to be something, but... that's what he's bringing.
Well, that's true.
legendary Legion of
I just watched that video you did with Declan again the other day, and that I was just cracking up at him wanting to change the scenario, but not changing the scenario.
It's like my favorite line.
Oh my god!
It's just like, if there was one thing I would change, it's that I would not change a thing.
Anything. And it took like 10 minutes to get out. I love it.
So Declan is bringing the Defenders of Helm's Deep.
Beautiful.
That is awesome.
Beautiful.
Love that list.
Love it. If I could spell. That is going to be super cool. And he already has the display board for it. So
This
that's
is true.
convenient.
No, I think he needs to build a Hornburg.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%
I think that's
agree.
the twist, Declan, is your display board needs to be the Hornburg.
Yep. And if you bring Gimli, he can only stand at the trumpet.
Ooh, yes, the Horn of Helm Hammerhand. Yeah.
Horn of Helm Hammerhand.
Horn of Helm Hammerhand.
Hammerhand.
He used to like blow it when he'd go out at night to kill Dunlendings or something, right? He'd blow it and then he'd march out and kill Dunlendings with his bare hands. That was his thing.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah, it was something like that. Cool.
Right.
It was a great time, Declan. Love to have you on again.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the draft. I thought he was just bailing. I'm like, I'm done.
The
Peace.
draft was fun. Later, Bob.
Cool. All right, we've got next up on Team Evil.
Good
Jono
good
Enser.
friend of the channel.
Friend of the channel.
Jonathan Enser.
Massive, long-time supporter.
Oh yeah.
Puts up with all of our bullshit in the chats.
Always
Jono,
chimes in with gold.
I don't think Jono's in chat, but he did send us through.
Yes, he did.
I can't remember it.
You can.
Hang on.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna shit.
It's Helm's Deep.
Hey, it's the legendary Legion
It's
Helm's
beautiful.
Deep.
Wow, that's perfect. They line up on the same line.
I know, right? It's a little bit spoopy.
It's meant to happen.
Meant to be,
So clearly,
meant to
position
be.
6 is all about that Helm's Deep theme. So was it called like Helm's Deep Bad Boys?
The Siege of Helm's Deep or something like that.
It's Helm's Deep Bad Boys now.
Bad Boys 2, the soundtrack.
Soundtrack. What you gotta do?
So next up, this is like straight up an unknown. You've got like a big old like, you got a question mark next to your name. I
Yes.
have no idea what you're bringing, so I hope you're in chat.
I don't think she is.
Julia.
Julia.
Me and Julia down by
By
the
the-
playground. What's the
But-
song?
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Schoolyard. Me and Julia down by the schoolyard. Julia, what are you bringing? We need to know.
I've been learning Spanish on Duolingo, and like everyone's
I
called
was doing it.
Julia.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was doing
¿Cómo
Spanish for a
estás,
little bit.
Julia?
Yeah.
All right.
Por
Well,
favor.
yes, exactly.
Por favor, Julia.
Por favor. I
so-
don't think Julia's in there.
Well,
have a-
Josiah is, and hopefully he can help us.
Okay.
But I have no idea what Julia's bringing to you.
Nope.
Oh.
I have no idea. If she doesn't get a choice, we'll
What is it? What, I know she has a lot of Rohan.
It's probably gonna be Rohan.
We could say Riders of Rohan. Riders of Theoden, sorry.
Yeah, Riders of Theoden is probably one.
I mean, I know that she has that and has played it, but I don't know if she
That's
wants
true.
to play it again. She's
Josiah,
bringing.
she's
Oh, there we go.
Hi, Glenn.
Oh, what's up,
Welcome
Glenn?
from the other side of the world.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Tuning in?
Tuning in. Thanks for turmericing in.
Thanks for cumin in.
Cumin in. Love a bit of cumin. Especially in Gouda. Have you had cumin Gouda?
Yeah.
That's some Gouda shit.
She's bringing snacks. Fantastic.
I mean, that's just responsible.
No, I
You
mean,
should always stay, I said hydrated, but that's
yeah.
liquids.
I think we all appreciate some good snacks.
Snackages.
Yeah.
Lembas bread.
And look,
This
more lumbers.
more 6,000 generic mounted Rohan captains. Grand Army of the South. Julia's on Team Good.
She's on Team Good.
She's on Team Good, Josiah.
What good comes from the south? Hobbits?
Dunedin.
She's bringing hobbits?
We're going to have to hold
Hmm.
because we don't know. I mean, the Alright.
Yeah, okay.
We had a feeling that was the case. Beautiful. Riders of Theoden.
You got us.
You got us.
You got us.
Right, next up we have...
So her twist is only on foot.
yes, Riders of Theoden on foot. Oh, no, she starts mounted and then
You have to
dismounts
dismount
everybody
yeah.
immediately.
Every game.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. All right, next up. The man, the myth, the legend.
Ryan McIntyre.
Ryan McIntyre. I know he is not in chat because he said he's driving.
Is he? Oh, yes, he's heading home
He's
this weekend.
heading home.
But we're aware of what he's bringing because
Yes.
it's all he has. He's very new to the hobby.
He is very new to the hobby.
Super passionate. He's really excited to bring his...
Ruffians.
Ruffians!
Yay.
Oh, no Sharky, no Worm, just Ruffians being led by Ruffians.
No Sharky. Anyway. He's bringing Harad.
Yeah, he's bringing his Harad.
Harad. Beautiful.
Beautiful little Harad.
And they are beautiful. Oh,
And
that
his
colour's
twist?
good.
They have to be painted black. The robes.
Oh, okay.
Because he started in the black scheme,
Right,
and
yeah.
he changed it.
I was worried for a second.
No,
This is
no,
getting down
no,
a road
no,
I wasn't
no,
very
no.
comfortable going
No,
down.
I realised with the awkward silence that that's where your mind went.
Uh,
So, next up, moving on. Next up, Tisana for Team Good. Are you in the chat, Tisana?
I believe she is.
Hey.
I just want to say thank you again to Tisana for making me this amazing dice bag for my birthday. They actually went out and got like the most Tom fabric they could find with like flowers and
Yeah,
pink.
you need to get like a shirt in that now.
I want a shirt in that. Tisana, if you make shirts and you have any of this fabric left, please let me know because I will definitely commission you. What about some pants? Okay.
Ooh,
What
that's
about
very
a suit?
Florida. A
Yes,
whole suit.
It is very Florida.
Cynic walks with that legendary legion.
Tisana is here.
Hey, Sana. Do people call Tisana Tessa?
What about San?
Anna. Sana.
Okay,
Sana?
maybe not.
Probably not.
I would say not.
But Tisana is bringing Minis Tirith.
Major Tirith.
Minis
Tirith.
from Minis Tirith. I mean, that could be anything.
It could be.
It could be anything from Minis Tirith anyway.
That's very true.
It's at
I
least
keep noticing
gonna
that
be
every
something
time I look
Minis
to the
Tirith.
left, my hair's beginning to look like Tintin. I need a haircut.
I should have made us matching scrunchies.
Well, that's a reason to grow my hair out.
I'm growing my hair out actually. That's
I do
my
love a
plan.
good scrunchie.
I miss my long curly locks, so they're coming back.
Are they?
What are you thinking?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
gonna keep it short?
I miss my pompadour.
Mm.
Dan says, I thought you'd have said Ruffians had to be themed in West Side Story. Stay cool, Brett. Anyway.
So Tisana's twist is, you can only
play as the heads that were launched into Minas Tirith by the catapult. Release the prisoners!
Yeah, you can only play the prisoners.
You can only play the prisoners.
So 25 mil, Minister of head on its
I don't think this is on
side.
camera. There you go.
Little 25 mil base,
Just a head.
Minister of head, maybe a little bit of blood for the blood god, and maybe a really scared looking warrior next to it.
Without a head. Beautiful.
Oh,
Declan
and
says,
that's how the Army of the Dead was
Declan
found.
says you two can be Tintin and Captain Haddock. That's
Oh,
exceptionally appropriate.
who's who though?
I'm definitely Captain Tintin. You're just a haddock.
I'm just the haddock.
Just a fish.
Isn't that a weapon? Oh, no, it's a magic.
I mean, if you wanted to use a haddock as a weapon,
What is a haddock?
it's a fish.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so he's Captain Fish.
Uh,
Tisana says my Minas Tirith will be supplied from the Library of Peter.
oh,
I mean,
okay.
that makes sense.
Yep, that makes sense.
Cool. Nice.
My words don't,
Beautiful.
but that did.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, so
Alrighty, next up on Team Evil, we have Mr. Georgie Costello.
Georgie.
Georgie. Hey, Georgie. You want an army? I don't like the new one's voice. Oh, he's got like a voice like this.
He's a little Irish boy, is he?
We all flow down here.
Hello, dear Georgie.
Hello there, Georgie.
You want a balloon?
Would you like a Guinness? I can't remember what George is taking. I think he's taking...
Well, is he in? Is he in the chat?
He's not in chat.
Oh, okay.
He
Right.
apologised before. And I'm going to have to
taking
jump
a
off
Thranduil
this a moment and get into here just to have a look at... I'm going behind the scenes to have a look at Team Evil for a moment. Oh, no, he messaged FCG. I need to go to something else now.
You good?
Please hold. Can you just, like, wax lyrical about something for a second? Please.
Sorry?
Can you just talk about something?
Wax lyrical?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Wax
lyrical. circle.
You talk a lot about it in like a positive kind of thing. Just
so
talk,
this
please,
is
for the love of God.
fill the void, Sloan. Fill the void. Isn't that all this hobby
Share
is?
the load. I'm almost certain it was Barad-dûr.
Yeah, I actually know. I remember reading that as well.
I'm almost certain it was Barad-dûr.
Yeah,
We're gonna go for that. George, if it's wrong,
tough luck.
tough luck.
Collect the Barad-dûr army.
You should have been in chat.
Barad-dûr. Okay, that's cool. What's his twist though?
No Sauron.
Oh, that's easy.
No, Barad-dûr.
Only Sauron.
Only Sauron.
So even your orcs are just converted Saurons.
Beautiful. I love it. Alright.
Okay, so back over to Team Good. We are here with Peter O'Kane. Peter, are you in the chat? Peter, can you hear me?
I believe he is.
Something just fell from the sky. It's a little moth. It fell into your crotch and then died.
Crotch moth.
Crotch moth. It's like someone's awful nickname.
Oh,
You little
I was
crotch
gonna
moth.
make a very inappropriate joke.
Dusty.
Yeah. PvP Gauntlet. I respected you more when you had Jesus hair. You lost your Man of Rohan vibe, dude. I think he's talking to you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, I lose respect all the time.
I looked more like
My respect
Aragorn.
only goes down. You're an Aragorn?
I looked more like Aragorn.
So I was like a rider of Rohan, and little do they know that most of the riders of Rohan were women.
But with beards.
Yeah,
The best way.
my favourite woman.
Women with beards.
Hello there, I'm Peter. That's so polite.
He is very polite.
Thank you, Peter. Thanks for
That's
checking in.
undeniably Peter. Like, no one could...
Hello there.
Hello there, I'm Peter.
No, hang on. Is it hello there
Hello there.
from Obi-Wan?
Oh, Peter.
So Peter is bringing probably my favourite of the Legendary Legions from the new Rohan book, and that is Theodred's Guard.
Beautiful.
It's not the best, I don't
I
think.
disagree. But we're going to talk about this again.
Yeah, we'll revisit it.
You haven't even played it yet, and you're already shitting on your own Legion.
Yeah, it just... Theodred and Theoden and regular Rohan is better.
I think it's cool.
It's cool. That's why I like it. But anyway, Peter is bringing Theodred's Guard. I mean, Sworn Protector and stuff is pretty sweet. Like, there's some
And
pretty cool...
Grimballs and Elfhelm. Bloody machine gunner.
Yeah, Elfhelm is a boss.
Elfhelm is a boss. You're so eloquently said. Boss.
Yes, Peter is bringing...
I think you're saying that like Hook. Peter.
Peter.
Peter. That's such a fun name.
So
My dad's
Peter,
called- my
you are
dad's called
bringing
Peter.
Theodred's Guard. Your twist is that all of your Rohan riders, everything, need to be...
Submerged.
Yeah, they need to be in neck-deep water.
Just a conical flask of resin.
Just like when we were learning about how you can still fight perfectly fine in deep water according to the rules. All of your riders of Rohan are in deep water. Yeah, you can still like fight normally in deep water.
That's unusual.
Yeah, you can't shoot though.
That makes sense.
Yeah. This is too hard, but this is
What
fun.
about the blowpipe? Like
Like
a shinobi kind of.
Can you come up with like a little lily on your
Yeah.
head? Yeah.
Agreed.
It just looked like I was doing some weird rap move.
I don't know what that was. Anyway, we're so close to being
me
done.
being stupid is what it was.
Next up on Team Evil we have Mr. Nick Gould.
Nick Gould is also not here. He was driving last I spoke to him, but he sent through his choice, and his choice is Azog's Legion.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? Is that the first? It is. It's the first Hobbit.
It's the first Hobbit. No, we have
Evil,
Erebora
from Evil.
Or Evil.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we also have Thranduil's Horse, but
Good
from
save.
Evil.
Good save.
No. I was looking through the list of Evil, and I was like, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure it's the
Evil
first one.
has definitely swung heavily towards the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Which I guess makes sense because that's when they were kind of back in the ascendancy of power.
and there's lots more to pick from in the Lord of the Rings era, anyway.
True. 100%.
But yeah, Azog's Legion. That's fun. What's his twist though?
Only
Only 4 Jaw Trolls.
He can only whirl with Azog.
Only whirl with Azog. And in order to do so, he must
Take the
quite physically
whirling.
whirl Azog.
Yeah, just keep whirling. Beautiful.
Cool.
Put him on one of those like rotating jewelry dials so he spins.
Yeah. So last up for Team Good, we have Matt Patterson. Matt, I don't think you're in the chat. You sent through your choices, so I assume that meant that you wouldn't be able to make it. Even though we changed the time to the morning, I'm still going to assume that you couldn't make it to the 10 a.m. So Matt has given me his choice, and his choice is just generic Rohan.
Voices.
He's taking that legendary legion?
He's just taking... No, just voices. 8,000 voices. So
many
Matt
blowpipes.
is bringing just General Rohan.
General Rohan was his first pick. Yeah, I hope you're still okay with that, considering we have now, 4 Rohan lists in Team Good.
It is the year of Rohan.
I mean, it is.
It is the year of
Rohan.
I guess last year was the year of Rohan as well.
Yeah.
Ben's Riders.
So Matt, your twist with bringing generic Rohan, and you're gonna love this. Only Sons of Ale.
There you go. Ale heavy lifts.
Yeah, it has to be a historic Rohan.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We haven't seen it.
And painted ginger.
They all have to be gingers.
Ginger ale.
Yes, an army based off ginger ale. They're all drunk on ginger ale. Have all got ginger ale spilled over their beards and their robes. Their horses are sloshing through troughs of ginger ale to trample the ginger to make ale.
Worst joke. I'm obviously delirious because I'm still laughing. Now, Justin is the late ringer. He's the late ringer.
Okay.
He rings up late. He rang me late and went, "Hello, Tom. I'm joining." And I'm like,
Hello there.
Hello there. It's Peter. Justin has given me strict instructions that I just need to send him a list of what's left and he will bring it. He basically has everything for evil kind of thing.
Oh, really?
So he will just plug the gaps somewhere.
Okay, so he doesn't have a pick?
He doesn't have a pick at the moment.
Pick one for him.
Oh, far out.
Sorry, Justin. This is how it works.
Oh my god.
What do you want to see? What does he got?
I don't know what he has.
Damn it! Justin, you'll just have to...
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put a 1 in there, and if he doesn't have it, he doesn't have to run it.
Yeah,
but it's just something
right.
I would like to see if we have it.
Yeah.
I want to see Umbar.
Umbar! Cool.
I'd like to see Umbar.
Yep. All on pirate ships.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to deploy in a pirate ship.
They all have to look like Peter Jackson.
Hope you like green stuff bellies. Why'd you look at my belly?
I don't know, I was watching you maul yourself on camera.
Oh, yes,
Anyway.
I have a bad habit of chewing my fingers.
It's better than chewing your toes.
Thank you. I like
That would be
perspective.
quite awkward on camera.
I'd be so flexible if that was a habit, though.
Well,
I
maybe.
mean, if you're in like a meeting at work and you're like,
It's a power move.
right?
It's like a cat. Anyway, we're getting completely off topic.
What do you mean?
We
never
are
do
going
that.
to go through our drafts. So we've got them all.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
is done.
Yep.
So do you want to read out Team Good?
Okay, so Team Good, Stephen is bringing fiefdoms. Denny is bringing Thranduil's Halls. Eli is bringing Ents. Harpreet is bringing the Dead of Dunharrow.
Breeding?
He is breeding dead people. Do you need some sleep? Liam is bringing Erebor Reclaimed, aka Iron Hills, with probably Thorin.
Yeah.
Declan is bringing the Defenders of Helm's Deep. Julia is bringing the Riders of Theoden. Tisana is bringing Minas Tirith. Peter O'Kane is bringing Theodred's Guard. And Matt is bringing good old-fashioned Rohan.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
On Team Evil, we have James Carver with Angmar. Josiah Abbott with the Khandish. Gov with Moria. Brendan Hare with Mordor. Michael Buchan with the Blackgate Legendary Legion. We have Jono Ensor with the Helm's Deep. Bad Boys Legendary Legion.
Soundtrack dropping soon.
Coming soon. We have Ryan McIntyre with Harad. We have George Costello with Barad-dûr, Nick Gould with Azog's Legion, and Justin with Umbar or
Whatever he
something
has.
else. Whatever he has. That pretty much wraps it up.
Yeah.
What have we got in here? People are talking about...
Isn't breeding dead people just murder? You have a point.
Yeah.
You have a point. I'm just repopulating the world with dead people. That's a weird thing.
Never say that again. That could be used against you incriminatingly. People can clip these audio tracks.
Yeah, it's true. Great.
Anything else you want to say?
No, not at all. I'm done.
Yeah, you are. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. This has been an interesting experiment in live drafting. I know everybody had pretty much chosen their stuff beforehand, but it's still fun.
It was the nature of the beast, right?
100%.
You got 2 months to think of an army. You're gonna think of that army and get it thought of.
Ready. And now you've got time to work on it and get it all finished and everything like that, which is good.
Totally.
I'll be sending out payment instructions soon. We have changed the format for payment a little bit. Originally, it was going to be going through the Winterdale Tavern, but it's going to be coming through us now, and we will work it out from there.
Yep.
Just a reminder that we will be having a charity raffle at the event. We may pre-sell tickets. We may just do it at the site.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll think of that closer to the time,
Yeah.
but I imagine once we get closer to that time, we'll release some details on what you'll need to be prepared for.
And what's
We'll
in it and all that
probably
kind of
be
stuff.
bringing cash so that you can buy tickets or...
Yep. There'll be some cool stuff in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got a lot of details that we need to iron out, but we've got 2 months, so
Exactly right.
we're sweet.
So I'll see you in March.
See everybody in March and hopefully sooner. See a lot of you at Over the Top. It's going to be awesome.
I mean, we're going to see a lot of them at To the King tomorrow.
And we'll also see some Wellington peeps at
To the King.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really looking forward to Big Wars. It's been a long time coming now.
Yeah, I hope you're all excited as we are. There's a good range of armies here. We made it explicitly so that you could not have multiple armies, even though Team Good has 4 Rohan. But they're all different in a way.
They are all different in a way.
They're all different in a way. So, no, we're excited. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I got nothing really more to add other than I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Yeah,
We're going to get some kai.
It's getting close to lunchtime.
Some tucker.
Yeah, some bush tucker.
Bush tucker. All right.
Bush tucker.
Love you all.
Over and out.
Take care. Have a nice weekend.
Big love.
Enjoy.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Maybe.
Fuck, I hate these live streams.
Goddamn
man.
live
Fucking-
streams.
Ugh.
I hate them